So are you also running a snowboarding school? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow, and in this video we are going to understand how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your snowboarding school business. So like you, I'm also running a snowboarding school and we regularly receive user queries on WhatsApp. But this is such a time consuming and a tedious task to reply to those same WhatsApp messages over and over again. So to solve this problem, I've simply created a Pabbly Chatflow WhatsApp chatbot, and now whenever my user is going to send me a message, an automatic reply will be sent towards my user. So if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screens. In this video, I'll show you how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your snowboarding school business. So this chatbot can handle inquiries about the classes, share the schedules and more information, and even guide your users through bookings, all in real time and automatically. It's a great way to streamline communication, save time and keep your snow-loving community engaged. So let's hit the slopes of automation and build this chatbot together. So as you can see that I have already created a WhatsApp chatbot for my snowboarding school business. And now first I'm just going to show you the proper working of this WhatsApp chatbot. For that I'm just going to open my WhatsApp and let's say I'm just going to message this chatbot hey. So I'm just going to simply type hey right over here. Alright, and after typing this I'm simply going to send them this hey. And once I'm just going to send them this hey, this flow has got started and now it is asking me for my full name. Alright, so I'm simply going to share my full name too, which is test user. So I'm simply going to enter test user and send them this test user right over here. So as you can see that I've successfully shared my full name, and after sharing my full name it is giving me three options. And further, if I want to view the class information, I can go towards this class info button and it is going to respond me accordingly. If I want to book a lesson, I can go towards this book lesson button and it is going to give me the option to book the lesson. Further, if I want to view the pricing, I can go towards this pricing option given right over here and it is going to respond me accordingly. And further, if I want to see what to bring, so I can go towards this what to bring option and it is going to respond me accordingly. And further, if I want to contact them, I can go towards this contact us and it is giving me the contact details. So yes, you can see that this WhatsApp chatbot is solving all the user queries within seconds and in real time, be it class information or booking a lesson or viewing the prices. This chatbot is helping my users with everything. So yes, this is the powerful WhatsApp chatbot which we're just going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own snowboarding school, then for that you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, I'm simply going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow simply by searching pabbly.com/chatflow in my browser. So I'm simply going to search for pabbly.com/chatflow in my browser, and now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow, and over here we are just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are just going to use Pabbly Chatflow because I want to automate WhatsApp conversations effortlessly. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Chatflow account. And now once I'm just going to click on this access, now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Chatflow account, and over here you can see that to start with a WhatsApp chatbot, we first have to add a WhatsApp number inside our Pabbly Chatflow. So to add a WhatsApp number, I'm simply going to go towards this add WhatsApp number button, and now it is giving me two options. Either I can go for WhatsApp Connect or I can use manual token connect. So you can use any one of these options to add your WhatsApp number, and a video tutorial dedicated towards both of these methods have been attached in the description box below. You can check it out. I have already added my WhatsApp number right over here, so I'm just going to move on forward and directly create a WhatsApp chatbot. So to create a WhatsApp chatbot, I'm just going to go towards the left side of the bar of my Pabbly Chatflow account, and over here you can see all the features offered by Pabbly Chatflow. Alright, if you want to learn about any of this feature in detail, a video tutorial dedicated towards each of this feature has been attached in the description box below. You can check it out. Today this video is only going to focus on the flow section of my Pabbly Chatflow account, which is how to create a WhatsApp chatbot. So I'm simply going to open this flows section. And now to create a WhatsApp chatbot, we are simply going to go towards this add flow button. And once I'm just going to click on this add flow, yes, now it is opening a window something like this. And first we have to add a flow. For that, I'm just going to add this flow name. All right, so I'm simply going to add the flow name, which is WhatsApp chatbot for snowboarding school business. And now after adding this flow name, I'm just going to move on further. So to start this flow, it has given me three options. Either I can use keywords, regex, or choose a template. So if you want to begin this flow with the help of a template, you can go towards this choose template button. You first have to create one template, and then further, when Meta is going to approve that template automatically, that template will be shown right over here. And then further, you can select that template, and whenever your user is going to reply to that template automatically, your flow is going to get started. The second option which we have over here is regex. So regex means regular expressions which help your WhatsApp chatbot understand what a user is trying to say by matching specific keywords in their message. And the third one which we have is keywords. So to add the keywords, we simply have to type the keyword and then press enter. So it is a really important step that you type the keyword and then press enter, otherwise the keyword will not be added. Today I'm just going to start this flow with the help of a regex. So I'm simply going to enter my regex pattern right over here. So as you can see, that I've successfully entered my regex, and after entering my regex, I'm simply going to switch on this toggle button. So it is not mandatory to switch on this toggle button. You only have to switch on this toggle button for case sensitive regex. Alright, so as you can see that why I have entered this regex pattern, because what I want is that whenever my user messages me anything, be it a long paragraph, be it a short paragraph, be it a single line, or be it a single word, whenever my user messages me anything, automatically this flow is going to get started because I have used this regex pattern. You can also use this regex pattern. Now I'm just going to move on forward. Now what I want is that whenever my user messages me anything, first I'm just going to ask them for their full name. So to ask them for their full name, I'm simply going to go towards this action nodes, and I'm simply going to drag and drop this ask question and connect it with this flow start. And now I'm just going to enter the message right over here. And after entering the message to ask them for their full name, over here you can see that in this message I have bold some text. So how are we going to do this? I'm just going to simply add stars in the starting of the text and in the end of the text which I want to bold. So like this, you can also bold some text in your messages. It looks more attractive. Now after doing this, I'm just going to move on further. Now it is asking me to select the contact custom field. So to select the contact custom field, you first have to create one, right? So to create a contact custom field, you simply have to go towards the settings and then contact custom fields section to create your contact custom fields. I have already created many contact custom fields, so I'm just going to select one from this only, which is full name. And if you want to learn about this contact custom field in detail, then for that you have to check out the description box below. We have attached a video tutorial dedicated towards this. And I'm just going to select the format of the reply, which is text. And now it is asking me for the number of attempts. I'm simply going to keep the number of attempts as one only. And now it is asking me for the validation message. So over here, this is not the required field, so I'm just going to leave it as blank. If you wish, you can definitely enter this validation message. Now I'm just going to move on further. Now after asking them for their full name, I'm just going to give them these three options. So to give them these three options, I'm just going to simply drag and drop the connection right over here and select the content type as text plus button. And now I'm just going to enter the message right over here. And after entering this message, I'm simply going to add three buttons in this message. So over here to add the buttons, I'm simply going to click on this add buttons 3 times. And now one by one, I'm just going to add text in all of these three buttons. The first is class info, the next one will be book lesson, and the third one is pricing. So one by one, I'm just going to add three buttons right over here. The first one is class info, the next one is book lesson, and the third is pricing. So I'm simply going to add this and move on further. Now I'm just going to set up the message for all of these three. I'm just going to start with this class info. I'm simply going to drag and drop this class info and select the content type as text plus button. And now I'm just going to enter the message for this class info. For that, I'm just going to enter a message something like this. So I'm simply going to enter the same message right over here. And in this class info message, I'm just going to add two buttons of book lesson and what to bring. Alright, so I'm simply going to add two buttons of book lesson and what to bring. So I'm just going to add text in both of these buttons and move on further. And now I'm just going to move on further and set up the message for book lesson. For that, I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection and select the content type as text plus button. And once again, I'm just going to set up the message for book lesson, which is something like this. I'm simply going to enter the same message right over here and move on further. Over here in this book lesson message, I'm just going to add a button of what to bring and contact us. So one by one, I'm just going to add two buttons right over here, what what to bring, and contact us. So I'm just going to add both of these buttons right over here. One is what to bring and the another one will be contact us. So as you can see, they've simply added two buttons, and now I'm just going to move on further. Now I'm just going to set up the message for this pricing. I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I'm just going to enter the message for pricing, which is this. So I'm simply going to enter the message for pricing, and now in this pricing message I'm just going to add two buttons, which is book lesson and contact us. So one by one I'm just going to add two buttons, which is contact us and book a lesson. And after adding these two buttons, I'm just going to move on further, and I'm just going to set up the message for these buttons which we have added newly. Over here you can see for book a lesson I've already created a message, so I'm simply going to connect this book lesson buttons with this book lesson message. And now I'm just going to set up the message for what to bring. For that I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I'm just going to enter the message for what to bring, which is this. So I'm simply going to enter this message right over here, and now I'm simply going to connect this what to bring message with all the buttons which said what to bring. Not only this, in this what to bring message I'm just going to add a button of contact us too. So I'm simply going to click on this add button, and I'm just going to add text in this button which is contact us. And now I'm just going to set up the message for this contact us. I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, and now for the contact us I want the message to be this. So I'm simply going to enter this same message in this contact us. So I'm simply going to enter this same message, and now I'm just going to connect this contact us message with all the buttons which said contact us. And after doing this, with this we have successfully completed our WhatsApp chatbot for snowboarding school business. And now I'm just going to save this. So I'm simply going to click on this button which says save, and with this we have successfully saved this WhatsApp chatbot. And after saving this, I'm just going to test it in real time. So to test this WhatsApp chatbot in real time, you have to keep in mind that this button should always be switched on. So now after doing this, I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to open my WhatsApp. I'm just going to clear the previous conversation so that we can start fresh. And now I'm just going to message this WhatsApp chatbot. Let's say this time I'm just going to send them a hello. And once I'm just going to send them a hello, yes, it is asking me for my full name. So let's say this time I'm just going to share my full name as demo user. So once I'm just going to share my full name, yes, it is going to run exactly the same like I showed you in the starting of this video. Now further my user can select the information which they want to view, and the chatbot is going to help them. Alright, so with this we have successfully completed this WhatsApp chatbot. So now not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but this WhatsApp chatbot can help you view the status of the message too. You can go towards this inbox section. So I'm just going to open it in a new tab, and over here in the inbox section you can see the proper conversation which happened between the chatbot and the user. Not only this, you can also check the status of the message when the message was sent, delivered and read. Not only this, you can also check that my user shared their full name, which is demo user. So this full name has been added in this contact custom field, which is demo user. So not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but this chatbot also helps you to collect the user information. So now go try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own snowboarding school, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only this, but with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, you can create multiple chatbots which are tailored to your specific business needs. So now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow.